Cardi B gets her son's hair, and Offset's son, braided exactly like her boyfriend, Stefon Diggs. Offset fires off with a series of tweets and deletes his Twitter. He says, now, when somebody passes away for playing with my son, then call me a crash out.
Threatening to harm or pew Cardi B's new boyfriend over the fact that he thought that the boyfriend and Cardi B's son have the same hairstyle. The son, Cardi's son, has not had a hairstyle for months. So you're online when you have an open case, a custody battle, threatening to harm and pew somebody during a custody battle when the whole time they don't even, whatever reason you're mad about, it's not even factual because your baby hasn't had that hairstyle in months, which further proves that you haven't seen your baby in months, which is now helping Cardi's case. What's not clicking? How can you be asking for spousal support when you haven't seen your kid in so long that you don't even know what hair?
Y'all, it looks like the Offset Cardi drama just got messy, eh? After spotting a photo of his son and Stefon Diggs Cardi B's rumored new man rocking the same hairstyle, Offset just lost it. This wasn't just some petty shade either. He allegedly threatened to take Stefon out over it. Yes, y'all. He got that deep in his feelings. Now the streets are buzzing, and the internet is in flames. The question is, has Offset finally spiraled too far over Cardi, or is there way more behind this braid beef than we ever thought? Let's get into the details. If you've been paying attention to the headlines lately, you've probably caught wind of the latest drama involving Offset, Cardi B, and her new boyfriend, NFL star Stefon Diggs. And trust me, this one's a little bit wild. It all started when Diggs hit the field at New England Patriots practice, debuting a new braided hairstyle. At first, you're thinking, alright, cool, a new look. But hold up, wait a minute. That wasn't just any braid style. It was a carbon copy of the one Offset and Cardi B's son, Wave, has been rocking for months. Yes, you heard that right. The exact same hairstyle. Talk about a coincidence, huh? But this wasn't just some casual coincidence. It set off a whole chain of events that had the internet buzzing, the kind of drama that'll make your head spin. See, things between Cardi B and Offset have been tense for a while now, especially after the whole divorce in 2024. And this wasn't some surprise newsflash. It was the culmination of months of tension. Offset's alleged infidelity, absentee fatherhood, and just being an all-around absent figure in their lives pushed Cardi B to file for divorce. And let's not forget she's been pretty vocal about it. She straight up dragged him on social media, saying he doesn't provide for his kids and barely even saw their youngest daughter, Blossom. Meanwhile, Cardi's been out here doing her thing, living her best life with her new boo, Stefon Diggs. So you know, seeing Wave matching with Diggs' hairstyle? Yeah, that didn't sit too well with Offset. When that viral picture surfaced showing Wave with the same braided hairstyle as Diggs, the internet went wild. I'm talking about a firestorm on social media. Folks started questioning whether Cardi B had intentionally styled Wave's hair to match her new man's look. That's when Offset went off. He jumped on X, formerly Twitter, and posted straight up wild stuff. He wrote, "Now, when somebody die for playing with my son, then call me a crash out. And I don't care how I look. Trolling with my kids, it's bad." Y'all, that was heavy. Then the real kicker? He deleted both of his accounts. Yeah, you don't just delete your social media unless you're really in your feelings. You know it's real when somebody goes off like that and then completely disappears. It's like he just vanished into the digital abyss. Now, if you know the history, let's rewind a little bit because Cardi B and Offset have been married since 2017. But their relationship? Y'all, it's been a roller coaster ride with more twists and turns than a soap opera. They got married, had 3 kids, Culture, Wave, and Blossom, but their bond has been shaky at best. Back in 2020, Cardi B filed for divorce, citing Offset's cheating ways. They got back together after that, but in 2024, the cracks showed up again, and Cardi went for the divorce a second time, this time citing Offset's absentee fatherhood and not pulling his weight financially. Cardi called out the fact that she's been paying a 6-figure sum just to cover their kids' schooling, childcare, and security. Meanwhile, Offset wasn't even bothering to show up for his kids, let alone help out with expenses. Then Cardi B's patience just ran out. That's when she threw in the towel. But hold up, wait a minute, because here's the kicker. Even after Cardi B said she wasn't looking for child support and that she'd let him see the kids whenever, Offset still went ahead and filed for joint custody and spousal support. Talk about adding fuel to the fire. Cardi wasn't having it. She hit the internet posting a reply that said, "I regret you," basically calling him out for being a ghost dad.
To make yourself feel better, because I make you feel so low about yourself. Because I don't make you feel like you're that in this home. So that's what you gotta do. So you out here trying to hurt my feelings because you think the next... I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Because them think it ain't good enough that I be having you crashing out. All weekend. You was mad happy today when I called you today. And the only reason why I called you today is because I'm trying to change my son's school and I need your approval. Other than that, fuck you. I don't care. The world, my ops. I'm with your ops. That's one for your ops. Yeah, of course, because you don't move with integrity. You're not a street. That's what you do. That's what you do. Oh, I'm gonna go for your ops. Boo. I don't give a fuck. You can fuck my ops. You fuck my friends. I don't give a. You're a lame to me, and you will never equate to me. And it's crazy that I even let you even play with me for such a long time.
And let's talk about how this whole drama spilled onto social media. Cardi, being Cardi, didn't shy away from speaking her truth. Offset accused her of cheating while she was pregnant, and she didn't even try to hide it. She clapped back on Twitter with a simple "I did" and kept it real, showing the world just how much the whole situation had hurt her. She also let folks know that she felt like she was doing all the heavy lifting, calling herself the emotional backbone of their kids' lives. It was clear that the relationship had drained her, and she was done dealing with it. Fast forward, and Cardi's moved on to NFL star Stefon Diggs. She's been posting pics, videos, and even going public about how her spiritual guide told her to date Stefon. Gotta say, that's some next-level divine intervention. But still, folks are scratching their heads, especially with all the divorce drama still fresh in the air. Stefon and Cardi have been seen out at NBA games, looking cozy and affectionate. They're all over Instagram, and it's clear Cardi B is loving this new chapter of her life. No more drama with Offset, well, at least not directly. So, if you've been following the Offset, Cardi B drama, then you know that things aren't slowing down. Recently, Offset has been acting like he's completely unbothered by Cardi B's new man, NFL star Stefon Diggs.
Hey, what's up, Twan? Drew. What's up, man? Cut the light on. Yeah, man, I just want to let y'all folks know we having shit. Know what I mean? It's here. I'm going up out of this though. Y'all live with that.
Everybody knows better than that. You can try to play it cool, act like it doesn't hurt. But let's be real for a second, just for a millisecond. His actions are speaking louder than his words. Dude has been posting on social media, talking about how he's unfazed by Cardi's new relationship. But come on, ain't nobody buying that. Many are now wondering, if he was really chill, why has he filed for spousal support and joint custody of their kids? Why is he constantly throwing shots, trying to maintain control over everything? That isn't a man who's cool with the situation. That's somebody who's trying to hang on to what they've lost. Offset's been acting like he doesn't care, but this whole legal mess says otherwise. So let's talk about the court drama for a bit, because things are getting real messy. Offset filed for joint custody of the kids and spousal support, even though Cardi B already pays a massive amount for their children's well-being.
Better be careful who y'all marry because the men are gold diggers too. As you know, Offset and Cardi B are going through a divorce that they filed back in August 2024, and Offset recently decided to file an amended response to the divorce, now asking for spousal support from Cardi B. He's also asking for joint custody of the kids, and he's wanting Cardi B's house to be the main residence.
Cardi's worth is like $80 million to $100 million, while Offset apparently has around $30 million. The court saw that, and boom, now Cardi has to pay spousal support. Talk about a slap in the face. But that's just how it goes in Hollywood, right? More money, more problems. They handed down joint custody, but the primary residence stayed with Cardi B. They're trying to keep things stable for the kids, making sure they get the best of both worlds. But no matter how much they try to keep it civil, you can't ignore the fact that the public is watching every single move they make. And trust me, this is just the beginning. Now, let's talk about Offset's victim complex. Word is, he's been trying to play that card hard, acting like Cardi was the one who was unfaithful. But let's be real here. He has no room to point fingers when he's the one with a long track record of cheating. Back in 2018, a video surfaced of Offset getting cozy with another woman, and the internet wasted no time calling him out for his shady behavior. Everyone and their mama saw the clip, and speculation about his loyalty to Cardi B went through the roof. And who could forget the clip where Offset was seen giving his phone number to a girl while Cardi was right there on a date with him.
Meanwhile, they having a date. Yeah, look out here. I'm That's it.
Ooh, with the receipt.
Boom, the drop off.
Drop off with the receipt.
Boom,
Drop off
she
with the
did it with the
receipt.
receipt.
Let's see what she doing. Let's see what she doing.
Let's see what she doing. It's to the left.
Well, here's the kicker. After all that mess went down, they still reconciled and got back together like nothing happened. He even hopped on a few tracks with her, including the 2019 hit Club Cloud, and people started to think it was just Damage Control, a little musical collab to smooth things over and make them look like they were good. But honestly, it was hard for anybody to buy it. The writing was on the wall that Offset wasn't faithful, and people weren't dumb enough to ignore it. Fast forward to now, and the divorce just proves what we already knew. Offset had been doing his thing on the side, and Cardi B confirmed the cheating rumors when she filed for divorce in 2024, citing his infidelities and absentee fatherhood as the final straw. It's crazy when you think about it, right? Your boy's been out here playing the victim when everybody knows he's been acting foul for years. Cardi's over here exposing the truth, and he's still trying to twist it like he's the one who's been wronged. But you can only fake being the good guy for so long, and the public isn't buying it. Now, Offset's always tried to push this image of being a good father, and I'll give him some credit. He does have 6 kids in total, including Culture and Wave with Cardi B. But let's be real, the way he talks about fatherhood and the way he's been behaving don't line up. He's always out here talking about how important it is to be there for his kids, sharing his fatherhood journey through his music like on his 2019 album Father of 4. But actions speak louder than words.
Birthday.
Yeah. So I can't get triggers, okay? Breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
I gotta turn this around. Smashing.
Yeah, turn around my bed, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
Why you kinda sweaty?
Nah, that's old.
But now, Cardi has been out here calling Offset an absentee father. Y'all, she straight up called him out on social media, saying he doesn't contribute anything to their kids' upbringing, not financially, not emotionally, nothing. Cardi has been the one holding it down, allegedly paying for everything from school to security. She has to do it all while dealing with the emotional toll of being a single mom in the public eye. But let's take a quick second to break it down. Fatherhood is more than just saying the right things in interviews. It's about showing up, taking care of your kids, and actually being there for them. But Offset's been missing in action for a minute now, and Cardi's had enough. The whole public breakup just laid everything out in the open for everybody to see. Cardi was juggling the kids, her career, and the constant media pressure, while Offset was doing his own thing in interviews. He's talked about being a dad, but his actions are telling a different story. Meanwhile, Cardi B has been more vocal than ever, especially after the divorce. She said she regrets ever getting with Offset, calling him a deadbeat dad, and sharing the emotional toll it's taken on her. When she was pregnant, she had to deal with all the stress and the judgment from the public. And let's not forget the pressure of keeping up the image of a perfect family for the cameras.
You're not even a real right for me. I make you look good. You. Look at the pumpkin. I don't care. Look at the pumpkin. I'm gonna fold your ups. Matter of fact, oh, look at this. I don't want to see it. So what? You was gonna film anyways. All you gotta do is get drunk, and I'm gonna throw you that pussy for 2,000. You gotta survive out here. Gotta survive out here, Nick. Oh, now I'm with them. Now I'm with this. Okay, you could do that. You was gonna do it regardless. You go to a club and you probably get drunk. You give them 1,000. You was gonna do it regardless. Them gotta survive. These is hungry out here. We in a recession, baby. Them gotta get paid. Do that. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, I'm a watch what I'm gonna do to you. Watch what I'm a this, that, blah, 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 blah. You already done it all. You already done it all. You already done it all. You done it all. You done it all. You done it all. Nothing surprising.
And it's clear the whole situation has been hard on both of them. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. The whole world's been watching it play out. Cardi B's new relationship with Stefon Diggs has only added fuel to the fire. And now, it's a battle for control. Offset's doing whatever he can to stay involved to make sure he still has some say in how things go down. More recently, it's even spilled over into things like hairstyle choices. But here's the thing, you can't just roll up into your ex's life acting like nothing's changed while trying to paint yourself as the good guy. That ship sailed a long time ago. The public's already made up its mind, and it's not looking good for Offset. Whether he likes it or not, Cardi B has moved on, and that's got him steaming. But the way things are looking, this battle's far from over. Now back to the real kicker, the matching braids. That's when things took a real turn. It wasn't just about Cardi and her new relationship anymore. Now, Offset's pride was on the line. And trust me, this isn't the kind of drama that stays under wraps because this is war in the streets. Offset is pissed. Pissed enough to throw some threats around. The braid situation triggered something deep inside him, and now the world's watching. Is this the start of a new beef? Well, public reaction has been mixed. Some are criticizing Offset for his overreaction, especially since Wave had been wearing the braided hairstyle since April, before Diggs debuted it. One user straight up stated the facts, saying, he ain't seen his kid, spend time with them too, but worried about some braids. Another added, all the terrible things he put her through, and he crashing out over some braids. Someone else wrote, the braids are 6 months old. The baby has starter locks now. That lets you know he hasn't even seen his baby. Others, however, are expressing support for Offset, arguing he has the right to be protective over his son and claiming Cardi went too far. One said, Cardi went too far. How many times Offset went way too far? Another wrote, come on y'all. Offset's just being protective of his kid. Don't want his son calling another man dad. But now, the big question everyone's asking, where does this all go from here? Will Offset try to make amends? Or will this turn into a full-blown war of words on social media? And what do you make of Offset's threat? Did he take things too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and smash the notification bell because this story is far from over.